Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a Hypercup presentation. I am here with Mr. Llama. What's up, Mr. Llama?
Yo, what's going on?
And we're here casting the Capture the Flag tournament. We're about to get started. Let's see who our first matchup is.
Indeed. Seems like it's gonna be Hydra versus Quantum. Cool intro.
Yeah, I love this teaser video.
Before I turn on smooth and blind. Just find the music fit perfectly at the end here. When it evens out. When I was making this and I was throwing the outro in there, the music lined up so perfectly I didn't have to like move it around at all.
It was beautiful. I gotta say, this coast map is incredibly beautiful. It's by far visually my favorite map. It's not my favorite map to play though, but it is visually the most striking. Very peaceful and serene. I love the waterfall details and just like the beautiful beach. I wish I could live at a place like this.
Yeah, completely agree. I love the map. I wish it was as balanced and fun to play as it looks.
Yeah, it's just a little too big. It doesn't have quite
It
enough
is.
dash boosts, and it doesn't quite
Yeah, my
have
thing
enough.
is if they get the flag and they get the dash pickup, it's just they capture it. There's literally nothing you can do to stop it, which is the unfortunate part. And here we see the bracket. Um, and I think I'm pretty sure this is the Hydra versus Quantum match. Um, yes, that is it. A little bit confusing here.
You are correct. Hydra versus Quantum. So Quantum and Hydra, both brand new teams to the league, and they're really interesting teams. We got Quantum featuring some really up and coming pub players like Lobster Master, Gold Baby Jesus, who is just a riot to hang out with, Seabass, who's a killer with the SMGs, Oliver Evans from HHI. We've seen him. He's the only veteran on the team. And then we've got some new players like Bob Diddley, who we saw playing recently, and a bunch of other ones. Hydra is
Excellent.
another new team. It's got some interesting players. Claves, who's a Swedish player. Artie Berkey, who was on Real at one point. Chick-fil-A, who's been around for a bit. Smeghead, Rekthor, and then Deep Puppy, who's been around for a bit. These are kind of some of the veteran players, some pub players. They've formed a team together. So happy to see new teams forming and so excited to see how they do against Quantum.
Agree. I love the logos on both of them.
I know.
Hydra logo is awesome and Quantum too.
What do you think for predictions?
Ooh, I haven't played or with a lot of the members of Quantum, so I'm just gonna put my vote on Hydra here, especially because Saitama is playing with him today. Really good player. Um, Always hitting those headshots. D Puppy too. I played with Gold Baby Jesus sometimes. Dash, always living up to the name. Dashing me and Lobster Master. Played with him a ton, but yeah. There's drums here getting some nice headshots there. His fire rate seems to be really good there. As he's winning those 1v1 interactions. and it is instant pickup, so that dash will just keep on spawning, which will leave room for people to catch up to that flag, because that's like the big flaw in Coast, because as we were just saying, if you get that flag and you get that pickup, there's just nothing they can do. So hopefully we'll see some cool catching up to the flag plays over here. See some rocket action and double shocks.
Lobster Master definitely capitalizing on the instant pickups with these double shocks. I'm surprised that people aren't playing as aggressively as they could. With the instant pickups and the dash, you can really take some incredibly fast routes and get back, just like Lobster Master's doing here. You just gotta wait till a couple more dashes recharge, get on that rail. As long as he doesn't get cross-mapped, he's good to get this final point. It looks like the recording started a little bit before we got... Oh, okay.
Visual glitch. I was just about to say the same thing.
That's the first point. Alright.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, with that instant pickups, you'd think you'd see players doing a little line on the dash and just using all 5 of those to get to the enemy's dash and just, just being super high action. Maybe with some of the, teams that have been around longer, we'll see some more established strats. Not sure.
Ooh, nice rockets by Bob Diddley here. I wouldn't even think to use rockets on this map.
My gosh. These are crazy to see.
I guess it's worth it to pick them up when you have instant pickups. You don't have to wait too long, and it's easy to get across the map with them. Perhaps you need
instant kill with the flag. So instead of a pistol where you're gonna have to fire like 8 shots into somebody or 6, with that rocket you can just turn behind, shoot once, and kill them. So I guess it's actually a pretty good strat, just like that.
Yeah, I mean, look at how quickly he got back. This team knows what they're doing on this map, which is interesting because even with my team, I didn't really know what we were doing on this map. I've never played it really. It's interesting.
Yeah, they seem to be grouping up by the flag, having some established strats.
Nice flag capture by D Puppy here.
Yeah, going for that. Oh, he takes it last second.
Dash, but he can't get it.
Oh, the Coast experience. You'll get right to that and just boom, the flag. You'll be right there.
Oh, baby Jesus grabbing this flag. Hopefully,
you see no one on Hydra around trying to get that flag. He did not go for the dash.
And that oh!
Ooh, that was almost
nice flag capture there by Ultra Funky.
Oh, they're going for it again. There's just not enough defense from Hydra here on the flag.
He tries to get that dash, but he can't get it. Somebody went through at the same time as him.
Really, yeah, they just keep on repeating this. You'd think they would have set up at least one person by the flag at this point to catch them, especially if they're going as established as this. Oh, is he gonna get it? No. I would have just taken that flag and used my dashes there, but oh, here we go. See, Gold Baby Jesus. They don't even know. He sees the 3 of them on the rail and just takes a whole 180 over here. Oh, and he finally gets found out. The flag taken back. Oh no. Quantum really on the aggressive here. They're sending one person and just having them dash through, and they left the dash open. Can he? Ooh, had no dash there for a second, but looks like he's going to be able to do it.
I would say
really have a strat here.
My suggestion would be if you hear the flag get stolen, instantly go to the dash and stand on it so that no one else can pick it up.
Yeah, definitely. My team did not end up playing this tournament because of some scheduling issues, but we had no strats coming into it. We would have walked into the lobby and just played it like a pub, basically. So it's interesting to see. Seems like Lobster Master is always going for those shocks, and then I forget who had the rockets.
Bob Diddley, yeah.
Bob Diddley.
These are players who look like they know what they're doing on this map. I mean, I bet they probably are the players who play this map and love it. So they are fully prepared for this. It's looking like Hydra is trying to piece together a strategy, but it's kind of difficult with the size of this map and the complexity of the surface.
Down by 3 already. Oh, let's see it. Oh, close. And it also seems
Just Drums grabbing that flag there. Can he get the dash and get out of here?
Doesn't seem like he has dash. Can he make it? Oh, it takes last second. Oh, he gets taken out. Hydra seems a little bit not unsure what to do here. And Quantum is out killing them by a good bit. You see Lobster Master going 22-9, just Drums with another 2 KD, and everyone on Hydra with a negative KD. So here we go, D Puppy taking the flag. Not going... Oh, yeah, not going for the dash right off the bat. Seemed to be the end of it.
I think with the
also saw...
Yeah, go ahead.
You also saw, just like you were saying, Quantum standing on the dash, not letting him get it. So, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's incredibly critical on this map because if they get the dash right, they are out of there. And unless you have someone alive in their base who can kill them when they get back, that point's gone. So if you take that dash, that's at least your last hope of being able to catch them.
Grabbing the flag again, same rotation. Seems like they're just gonna keep on using that.
Someone just went past him. He didn't see him. He had a chance to kill him.
But he takes the flag.
They steal the flag. For those of you who are watching, you are not allowed to score on this map unless your flag is returned back to base. So right now, while blue team has the red flag, and they just got it back and scored.
There we go. Great kills by Lobster Master with these shocks really putting in the work. It's a 3 KD. Oh.
Yeah, I think Lobster Master is one of the players to watch. I think he's just getting started and he's going to break out in a way that's going to be really exciting for the league. I expect a lot of improvement out of him over this next season.
He knew where to find him. Like Hydra's moving in on the beach, but they're not going for that dash. Oh, Quantum, last point here. Can they get all of Hydra we saw moving towards their base? But seems like this is it, the last dash, and Quantum gets the win. Wow, that was a complete domination.
It definitely was. We see top scored Lobster Master, 30 kills, 13 deaths, 34-30. Top killing for the map and for his team. Head and shoulders, way above the pack. Behind him, Just Drums, 15 kills, 8 deaths, 32-09. On the Hydra side, Darth Puppy, 11 kills, 18 deaths. And Artie's second fragging on the Hydra team with 10 kills, 15 deaths. Great effort, Hydra. So happy that you guys played in this tournament. GG.
Agreed. Would love to see in the next. So you see Quantum moving on. Not sure what the next match would be. I guess maybe Loop versus Southern Cross. I could be wrong there. I'm a little bit confused on how this bracket goes. It seems. And it is Loop versus Southern Cross.
Loop versus Southern Cross.
Southern Cross is a mainly EU team, so they have a lot of great players in Loop. It's quite the opposite. I think they're a more Eastern-based team as American, and they're very, very strong. You see Willow, Garbage Man, very strong players. They have a really, really great lineup of the players I know: Not Golem, Swervo, Dazzla, Mr. Soap, Fathead, all great players.
Yeah, Jake Wolf was like a rising rookie in the past year, and he's been doing great work. Mr. Soap doing a really great job. And then on the Southern Cross side, we see our Australian friends here, the Red Pingers. We've got .com, who left the American team and joined the Australian team. Rapscallion, who's an amazing player with the Rockets. Axion, who's got great first shot accuracy, a really good pistol sniper. Rembrandt, we've got Universal, who we all know, great disruptor, Crash Zone, a few. So this should be an interesting matchup. I think more than likely, depending on who's in the lineup, Loop may or may not. So we don't see.
On what server
Well, yeah, so we don't see .com here, so I think Loop is favored to win. Southern Cross bought a really strong lineup, but they are at a disadvantage because of the...
Yeah, Loop almost... That's probably Loop's top lineup. They got Mr. Soap, Max, Garbage Man, Willow, Jake Wolf. That's a really, really strong lineup.
Yep. I mean, the Australian players are all strong players, but, you know, it is a disadvantage when you're playing at, 200 ping. I play in the Australian league, and it's very difficult playing with red ping.
Yeah.
Half of your shots don't register, and you get shot where you were like a half second ago.
Wonder what servers we're on here. Hopefully it'd be a type thing. Oh, also,
here. Oh, nice shot there.
Great shot.
Southern Cross with a quick point. Nice.
Also, Quad, your mouse is on the screen. You should move it like to the bottom right.
It's not actually on the screen.
Oh, it's just for me? Oh, I see. Never mind, my bad. Cool, great kills from Mr. Soap, grabbing the dash. Nice. I didn't see any hit markers there though. I don't know if that's a drone thing. Forgot the hit markers, or if that's just those shots hitting.
I don't think the hit markers are turned on this one.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was gonna say that's some really bad ping.
Crash zone here, playing pretty defensively. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. Instant pickups. I'd be just dashing as fast as I can, wherever I can. Mr. Soap here looking out.
Rapscallion there.
Oh, Rapscallion. Yep. Free-firing the dash, that's smart. Oh! Universal killing Smack. Mr. Soap killing Universal. Nice. Great kills from Mr. Soap here. Dash. Seems like we might see a capture here. And the flag, but going right. Interesting. We don't see many players go this way.
Oh, they didn't see him. He got the dash.
Right as they're going out. Wow.
That was an insane play right there. Very astute play.
Seems like he's gonna get this capture. Using a lot of sprints. Yeah, here we go. The final dash to that.
Mr. Slope is slippery, man. Very slippery. And here we go again.
Ooh.
Luke gets another flag capture. Can Smack get out of there? Ooh, Bueller takes him out. Alright, so it looks like Loop has the momentum here. It looks like Southern Cross kind of has to regroup and get back in that.
Yeah, Southern Cross gotta start getting a bit more offensive here. By the way, on Coast, are the two sides different in any way, or are they exactly symmetrical?
I believe they're mirrors. So they're exactly the same, but just reversed.
See some nice shooting from Rapscallion here. Almost gets a rocket in the face right there. Jake Wolf kicking him out. We are seeing a lot more passive play today than I was expecting, especially with those instant pickups. Taking it, although I guess, the tournament doesn't want to take it safe. Oh, flag capture from Smacks going Coast.
Can he make it?
Coast, he's farther from the dash, so it makes it a bit harder to take it. Ooh, he gets killed, but he defends the flag. Garbage Man taking over there, killing two people.
Can he get on the rail?
Dash.
Oh, nice save by Universal. Last second. Great play.
Wow. That was great. Oh, and Rembrandt has the flag now.
He walks into a 3v1. Doesn't survive.
Whole team of Loop is in there.
This is a pretty even match. Looking at the kills here, it looks like Loop and Southern Cross are very evenly matched here. See Mr. Soap leading on his side with the kills, 10 kills, 7 deaths. Garbage Man right behind him, 9 kills. And on the Southern Cross side, Universal with 9 kills, and Rapscallion right behind him with 8 kills. Very even performance by both teams. I think this...
Yeah, almost exactly the same KDs of each people, just like one kill up or down. It's kind of funny to see.
Which you gotta think is pretty impressive for the Australian team here. I mean, they're playing at such a high ping.
Thought that Willow was going to get a capture there, but we see Southern Cross on their base. Southern Cross has been good with the defense, but that also means they haven't been good with the offense like Luke. So I'm curious to see whether, as the game progresses, they'll start moving out more, or what's going to happen. Because Luke has gotten a few more attempted captures than Southern Cross has that I've seen.
Brett making it through the house here with this flag. Can he get back to his base? He's on the rail. Hopefully there's no loop in this base to take him out.
And just as I was saying that, Southern Cross gets a capture. 2-1 to Southern Cross in the lead. But Jake Wolf here trying to get it back.
Gets taken out by Rapscallion.
Sneaky, but not sneaky enough. See, I wish just like hitting a button in domination, picking up the flag would give you a dash.
Yeah, I would love it.
Oh, although I guess that would people would just drop the flag and pick it up for like dashes. So I guess maybe that would be good. Oh, nice defense from Southern Cross. Can you get the last kill? Nice, great kills from Bueller here. Jake Wolf in the house, trying to get some picks here. Must have forgotten what color he was there for a second. We're taking him out. A lot of fights in the house. It's a really interesting place to fight because there's verticality and then there's also obstacles because you have the middle room. So it makes for some funny fights, kind of some ring around the rosy sometimes. And I wish there were more buildings like that because it seems enclosed, but if you think about it, it's actually quite open, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think on the beach side, the tower does provide some verticality, but there's not enough blockage. It just feels like a very open fight.
Yeah, I wish that, I feel like they could really make this map great. Like, you know how in Quarry, I wasn't around for this, but I believe the tunnel wasn't there, so there was basically like one way to get to the base. And I feel like it's kind of similar with Coast just a little bit because you have two paths to take. You're really easy to spot. But I feel if they put some, maybe even a health spawn or a dash spawn in the house and a dash spawn at the beach. Oh, although I guess that would just make it impossible to catch the flag carrier. But I feel like they could add some sort of other dash or health opportunity to make it so it was a bit more balanced.
I've always said they should just put a button at the water tower and a button in each base and then make it a domination map, add 3 more pickups.
Yep. Alright, that's a perfect thing. Although I feel like there's kind of the oh, Luke getting a oh no, Southern Cross getting a capture. We see Crash Zone here on defense. It would be really interesting as a. I wish they made an alternative as a button. Oh, he gets the flag right in front of Crash.
He drops it.
No
he gets
dash.
taken out.
Oh.
Will they find the flag?
They
got it back. Southern Cross trying to hold on to this lead here. 16 minutes left. I think we're about 9 minutes into this match. Southern Cross. It's still a pretty even match, but Southern Cross able just to get that extra point.
And they are also seem to be out killing Luke a little bit. They're just a few kills ahead, you see. Great moves from Rapscallion, but Willow takes him out.
Grabs a shotgun, must be feeling some hit registration issues. Tries to take out his teammate.
Yeah, I did that just today. Teammate was behind me, and instinctively shoot. Happens all the time.
Did you complain about the fact that you got only sparks and then only to realize it was your teammate?
Yeah, I was complaining about that today in a pub. I was like, God, what is up with these sparks? And I'm like, oh, shoot it red. see
trying the shocks here.
Yeah, in the base. Nice kills with smacks. Come move to the house. We haven't seen a ton of group ups. Oh, did I see a flag there? Flag return. Seems like Rembrandt has gotten a capture there. Crash Zone, I think, is only playing the defense here, which is interesting. It's an interesting strat. So he's on the defense, and the rest of the team is going out through the house. We see two Southern Cross. Seems like that might be their strategy. I wonder if that'll work, because while shocks are really good on defense, on an open map like this, because shocks are really good in verticality because you can shoot down. And there's not a ton of.
Rapscallion on the rail here. Can he make it back? He has super low health. Even one bullet will take him out. Does he make it?
But there's no loop in the base. Wow.
Alright, the pressure is on now for Loop. We've got 3 points. Southern Cross in Loop space, getting the flag captures again. I think Loop really has to pull it together if they want to win this match. I know they want to move on to the next round.
Yeah, they really gotta switch something up here, because Crash Zone is just really playing this defense here. And if you look on the map, you see all 5 Southern Cross on their base. It doesn't seem like they're even moving out anymore. Oh, we see one. That might be the strat. You know, you have the lead there. All you really have to do is stop them from capturing. Oh, we see Willow with the flag. Great one-handed. No dash left.
But Crash Zone is still alive in their base.
1 health. Here we go. And Willow gets the capture, so that brings it a bit closer. 3-2. Seems like Mace is definitely still in this. I'm gonna double shotguns again. Let me see. Maybe the all-out attack is better, and Rembrandt gets him captured here. He has no dash. Trying to go for the beach here. Not seeing any loot, though.
Maybe he should have passed it off here to one of his other teammates. He's trying
That's
to
what I would have done. He got the health, but he got shot again. He's so low. No, dashing right past, and they get the
he should have passed it off to his teammate. They could have gotten that point.
They would have gotten that, yeah. Well, Loop, all in Southern Cross's base. I'm not sure who has the flag here. Smacks grabbing the flag. Good defense from Bueller. Southern Cross really holding it down. Another capture, but no dash. You see him in that, yeah.
Red flag returned.
Trying to find the flag again.
Loop is
another
really
loop.
pulled up the pressure here. Look at how many times they've captured the flag in the last 30 seconds. I think we've seen like all 5 of them in the base. There's another.
Yeah, they're really.
Can Willow
Seems like they've realized aggression is the way to go. Like we were thinking, he's one sliver of health there. I'd throw this flag and go back to defense.
He should pass it off to Garbage Man. Oh no!
Oh. And he passes off, not by choice there. Seems like Hope is really grabbing.
This is a match. It's now tied up. 3-3, 11 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Oh, he misses the dash, and that's it for him. Southern Cross, Rapscallion there. Trying to find, looking at his wrist at the wrong time. We see Universal hiding underneath the thing. Seems like they actually don't know he's here. Oh, never mind. Mr. Soap takes him out. Loop has really started to put on this pressure. Southern Cross's strat may not be working anymore, especially since you see this aggression that Loop has now. You smacks Willow just dashing around using those max dash. That's my favorite place to be. Gets taken out. They really have to. Southern Cross has got to stop staying in this house. They gotta push out. Would have been awesome to see those bounce shot. That bounce shot hit. Nice kills from Jake Wolf. We still see them very separated, not surviving or really grouping up. Oh, we see a group up here from Luke.
Oh, it looks like it was stopped by Crash Zone here.
Thought he was going to take the middle rail, but as we know, nobody survives the middle rail.
Yeah, I mean, you're stuck on that middle rail. It's just from one open area to another. I don't know if I would ever take that middle rail. It's quite dangerous.
See, they should add a little sniper spot on the middle rail where it's just like a little pole with like one shield, one of those like waterway shields behind it, where you can snipe from on each side. That would be awesome.
Yeah, or a tunnel, make the middle rail covered.
That would be awesome. Oh my gosh, imagine. They put a mountain. They put a mountain in between for the tunnel. In my dreams.
Blue flag stolen.
Yeah, what they really need is just to make like a DLC that's like $10 where you don't get post dash by the water, you can swim.
Red
You
team
still
Oh
drown
my
and
gosh,
die.
imagine.
You still
Oh, Southern
drown
Cross,
and
you're
die.
gonna.
Oh, Southern Cross one away from winning here. This is an intense match here. Look at the kill counts. It's still pretty even. Southern Cross is out-killing a little
Luke
bit.
is going to the negative KD, but they're getting the captures.
red flag.
Oh, Mr. Soap
But
tries
they're
to
not
get out.
finishing.
Flag stolen.
Yeah, they're not finishing. They're capturing the flag a ton, but they're not finishing off those
Blue flag
captures into
returned.
points. So Southern Cross, game point for Southern Cross. The pressure is on, and we don't see the pressure that Loop is putting on like that one push we saw. Making the middle rail.
Oh, he survived. We see Loop fully grouped up here. I think that's 5 moving into the base.
Yeah,
This guy takes out 1, 2, but is
not
that
really-
enough?
a counter push
Red flag
Loop's got the flag. Are they out of this base already?
going down the beach. We see no. Oh, he grabs the flag. This is only chance he
catches him.
has.
Oh,
And he gets it and returns the flag. Great defense there. 8 minutes left. We might be seeing a down to the last second match here.
I gotta say, that was a great
Wow.
save right there. He quickly dashes down to the beach, takes out the guy who's hiding. I mean, he was so close to scoring a point, and that was an excellent save from behind.
blue flag stolen.
Loop's really got oh,
Flag stolen.
nice
Blue
defense
flag
there.
returned.
They really got to start putting on that pressure. You see Willow, nice one-handed, another one-handed kill. But Crash Zone on the defense once again, killing him. And then Rapscallion, we got Southern Cross with a capture. No dash. I'm not sure who or if he's hiding from someone, but this is looking good for Southern Cross. No, don't go back. Oh no. I would have just grabbed that dash and ran. He probably would have gotten a capture there. But close one. Seeing that. Oh, that's just past 2 Southern Cross. We'll go back to take him out. Seven minutes left. They've got to get a really good group up here. But I'd say
Southern Cross.
more importantly, gonna group up, start out killing Southern Cross.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Southern Cross has really brought it today. They're at a disadvantage, playing at a high ping here. Still doing really well. 4 points, 1 away from winning. I think they exceeded expectations. When I saw this lineup, I was kind of expecting Loop to have the advantage and really be able to win, especially with their aggression. But we see Southern Cross really bringing it to the table here, especially Rapscallion here. 36 kills, 28 deaths. Bueller right behind him, 34 kills, 29 deaths. 4 members of Southern Cross over 30 kills here. Pretty even across the board. All of them with positive KDs, putting in great work here. But, I mean, Loop's still hanging in there, still able to get these points despite going negative,
Red
despite
flag
getting out killed.
stolen.
Great group pushes into their base.
You see Rapscallion in that little hidey spot. That's my favorite hidey spot on Coast. You get in the little room there, no one ever finds you.
Blue team scores.
Oh, Loop got a capture.
Yeah, it is 4 to
Must
4.
have missed
Next
it.
point wins.
Oh,
This is an intense
Wow.
match here.
game point to game point. We're really gonna see any little breakaway it's done for Southern Cross and done for Loop, depending on who gets it. So I'm really curious to see what happens here.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, it's really difficult to see here because of the shape of this map and the mini map. But Loop is doing a good job grouping up together. Whenever you see one, you tend to see 3 or 4 of them. I mean, look, you see 2 here. They're pushing in right now. How many are pushing in at this moment? I see 4 pushing into the base right now.
Yep, they got the flag.
That is really good.
If he can get this
coordination
dash,
right
it might be over.
there. Is he gonna be able
Gets
to?
down to so low. He did not get the health. Will that be his demise? Seems like this might be it for Southern Cross. Oh, but he's moving from the beachfront. Can he? No, he cannot. And Loop wins.
Loop takes
You see on
it
the map.
5-4 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. What an intense
showing
and
from
amazing
both
match!
teams.
Yeah.
Wow, all red and yellow ping. We see Rapsky in here going 37-31, top scoring, but close behind Bueller 35-33, and then Universal 37-37. And on the other side, Mr. Soap 33-36, Willow 35-36, and close behind Jake Wolf. Great showing for both teams. This was an awesome match to see.
Yeah, I think here what we saw win was coordination. We saw Loop really getting outkilled here a little bit. Every person on their team, with the exception of Jake Wolf, went negative, but they stuck together. They made it through. Even though they got outkilled a bit, they still were able to get those points. And that just goes to show you that this game isn't really about, kills all the time. It's about the objective. So you really kind of have to blend the two together. That's not to say that Southern Cross didn't do a good job with objective. We did discuss there. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.